Okay, so today is February 5th, and the topic of today's reading from the book Affirmations for the Inner Child by Raquel Lerner is celebrations. I celebrate my inner child. No one made much of me when I was growing up. My parents sleepwalked through birthdays and holidays. I got what they wanted me to have. They never gave me gifts I really wanted or needed because they were too preoccupied with their own problems. To them, I was a duty, not a passion. I need to make up for all the celebrations my inner child missed. I celebrate my inner child in many ways. Sometimes I buy her gifts, a bouquet of flowers, a book, or a special present she's longed for over the years. Sometimes I surprise her with a weekend away, a massage, or a special meal. Sometimes we go to the zoo or see a movie, on the spur of the moment. I look for opportunities to celebrate my inner child's achievements. Most of the time, I celebrate her, just because she's here. So yes, that is how the reading of today is inviting us, well, to pamper ourselves a little bit, right? Although I have to say that we have to control that impulse, right? Because it is a very natural impulse, I would say, because by doing so and doing so actively and doing so knowingly, you are feeding your ego in a way that you're saying, well, I deserve this, I'm going to treat myself. And once you do it like a habit, it can get a little bit out of control if you don't control it by itself, right? Or if you don't allow yourself to pamper yourself in a way that you need to do it constantly in order for you to feel happy. Again, it's good if you do it wisely. If you do it like, okay, I'm going to buy something that I really need or something that I really want to do, so I'm going to do it. And something that I have always wanted to do, but I've never had the chance to do it. And as long as you don't um, go over the top to surpass your own abilities to do it, especially financial abilities, or that you don't try to, again, overdo it too much, right? Then we don't have a problem. It's a good idea for you to say every once in a while to say, well, I'm just going to do it, and I'm going to feel good about it, right? Is it a reward mechanism for you to feel good? It could be, right? It could be, but again, remind yourself that you don't need to do that all the time in order for you to feel happy. You don't need to go into an addiction mode in order for you to be happy, right? For example, alcohol. Okay, you never drink alcohol, you could buy a bottle of wine, something like that, a glass, a jar of beer once every fortnight. But it doesn't have to be so recursive, right? It doesn't have to become to the point where you say, if I don't have this alcohol, then because it breaks the barrier of an addiction, right? So that is when you need to be careful with, right? And or for example, I'm going to buy something that I always wanted, but then you keep buying it or keep buying something all the time to the point that your expenses are way out of proportion, right? So again, being careful with those kind of things. It's not a bad idea to every once in a while reward yourself, yes, to not to feel happy, but well, to have a sense of achievement, perhaps, right? Or something that you never did that you always wanted to do, right? Especially, for example, if it's a trip, that would be a good idea for you to spend some time traveling with a friend, by yourself. Um, Something that you always wanted to do or something that you always wanted to see. Those ideas, those treats are better because they are not so recursive. You won't fall into the habitual aspect of putting them all the time into your agenda. And well, they are more interesting. They can be more fulfilling, etc. Right? In any case, if you like the reading, give it a thumbs up, leave any comments below, subscribe to the channel, share through social media, and as always, if provenance allows it, we will meet each other in a different day.